Good day, Heart Center people. This is our first video of 2018. So this year we're gonna continue making videos for you to give you the information you need about the development of the pilot. It seems like there is going to be some changes to this. We hope that they're going to be positive. So we'll see what happens. If something changes, we'll keep you updated. Now we're gonna start with our video. Today is education for immigrants in Nova Scotia. I'm gonna break it down into 4 categories. So category number 1 is the visa student. The person that applies from their country for a student visa to come here to Canada to study. This person will have to pay for everything, including their visa. And what I mean is they would have to pay for their university. They ask them to pay for their health care. However, no matter how expensive it is, it's really worth it. You get for what you pay for it. The universities here in Nova Scotia are really good, and a lot of them are in the top 100 of the best universities in Canada. The second category is the established immigrant. So what do I call an established immigrant? An established immigrant is the person that is already a permanent resident and that can apply for a student loan or can apply for grants from the government. This doesn't mean that you don't have to pay back if you take a loan, but part of your loan covers your school. If you need living expenses, you can apply for that too. So yes, but you have to pay back some amount for that. My third category is the not yet established immigrant. So the not yet established person is the person that is going through some kind of process with the government of Canada, but they do not have a permanent residency or a citizenship. This kind of people is the ones that are waiting for some kind of result about their permanent residency. It could be like refugees. These people have the right to go to English classes, and let's say they have some workshops here, not just for immigrants but locals here. So you can take like classes in food safety and health and safety, things like that, like little certificates that you might be able to use to open a small business. Like for example, you might be able to go to iSense and get a class in food and safety to open a small business. Let's say you want to open a small stand in the market, so you need a food and safety course for that. So if you're an immigrant, you can go to iSense and they will probably do it there or send you somewhere else where you can get those kind of classes. Of course, you can take health and safety classes online too, or you can go somewhere and do it too. Some of these classes, like people that it's local and they don't know about, they might have to pay for these classes. But if you have some kind of immigrant status, then you can get some of these classes for free. And our last one is the citizen. This one is pretty obvious. It's the citizen. So it's a Canadian person born in the country, or is one of us that came into the country and went through a process, got their permanent residency, and then got their citizenship. There has been some myths sometimes that they said that Canadian citizens get their studies paid for. That's not true. They have to pay to go to university. Of course, there is scholarships that you can apply to, things like that you can win. Yes, you get some kind of I think, paid for if you have to make a loan, like some part of it can be paid for, or you get sort of like a discount, but that would be about everything. So for the citizen, again, I'm gonna say that I think that education here in Canada is pretty amazing. It's really good. So again, so we have a lot of universities here in Nova Scotia, and I tell people that some of the universities that we have here are in the top 100 in Canada, and some of them are even in the top 100 internationally. So that's life here, Nova Scotia. There is a lot of universities, so if you go downtown, there is a lot of university kids around, and yeah, so basically downtown it's university students mostly. And yeah, so that's the education here in Nova Scotia. So if you have any more questions and if you want to go deep into this, please ask. Don't worry. If you have any questions, leave a comment. You can leave it here on Facebook, on YouTube. You can also follow us on Periscope or Snapchat. So, and if you have any questions, please send us a message here on Heart Center People, or you can do it on YouTube too. You can leave a comment on YouTube. So that's it for everything. I hope you guys have liked the video, and we'll talk later.